Morning guys, welcome to Merlins. Today we're off to Seaworld, and since we last visited they've now opened up their new Sesame Street area as well as the Infinity Falls raft boat ride, so we're going to go and check those out. We're just waiting for our Uber now and we'll be heading over to Seaworld. As soon as you come into the gates of Seaworld, if you just carry on straight, you come to the animal interaction and the guest service desk, which is just in front of me here. This is where I'm going to line up now and get Harry's ride accessibility pass. Well, as always, that was really straightforward. In and out in 5 minutes, got Harry's ride access pass sorted out for the day. So no queuing for Harry, thankfully. He's got his map and he's instructed us to follow him all the way to Sesame Street. Sesame Street area isn't open till 10 and it's 25 past 9 now, so we're heading into the bottom of the world, Antarctica. The Empire of the Penguin ride's open. Cue tears for me, this ride always makes me cry. I think it's something to do with the music and just the gorgeousness of the penguins. But it looks like it's open and we're heading in.
Frozen ridge of rock and snow, a gentle colony huddles together for warmth, community, and family.
As he slips and slides and discovers the wonder of his own reflection in the ice. Slides and glides into a cavern of icy, dancing light.
Well, I managed to get through the ride without crying, and when we were looking at the penguins at the end we got to speak to one of the staff members, and if you see in the footage there was a brown baby king penguin. We found out he's only 5 months old. His name's Viking, and Harry, you're in love with him, aren't you? Hey, you loved him, didn't you? Yeah. It's our first look at Infinity Falls. There's the big drop over there. Ooh. And it looks quite a rough rapid. I'm both nervous and excited for this ride. There's a closer look at the drop there. I mean, it does look quite high. way round to Sesame Street, we stopped off to look at Infinity Falls. Apparently it's currently down due to technical issues, so we're going to carry on our way to Sesame Street, maybe head back round to Infinity Falls later, and hopefully they'll get it back up and running again. Heading into Sesame Street now. Just notice the carousel hasn't changed, it's still the sea carousel, so they haven't changed that to Sesame Street theme. Oh look, there's the Cookie Monster! And we're officially on Sesame Street! So we're just joining the queue to meet the Cookie Monster. Harry is very excited. He used to have a Cookie Monster toy when he was younger, so yeah, he's very excited for this one. And next up for Harry is Elmo. Harry's eyes just lit up when he saw these water jets go on. To be fair, I think I might join him in here, it's really cool. Harry's just discovered this interactive store window.
10. 1.
Naturally, they have got a huge gift shop here, which is obviously all Sesame Street related. Loads and loads of soft toys. Fridge magnets. Pins. Lots of t-shirts. Well, they've got Tom's Sesame Street shoes as well. Got stationery, hats, books, loads of homeware stuff. And this gift shop kind of wraps all the way round Sesame Street and leads into the Elmo and Cookie Monster meet and greet, which you can just see just in the distance there. And they've got a whole section here dedicated to Julia. Bird is out. I think this is story time with Big Bird. Yeah, it's story time with Big Bird. There's the show times just there. Just a meet and greet with Big Bird. The first show is actually at 1 o'clock, so I'd imagine we'll come back for that. In the meantime, I think Harry's going to go in the splash park for a bit because it's very, very hot again.
Hey, I'm trying to sleep here. Scram! It's okay, I really should have it taken in. Up, and away! Bye-bye, superheroes!
Oh boy, look at all those ingredients. Wow, we have so many recipes to make.
Yeah, come on, let's get cooking!
First order is avocado toast. Avocado, you did it.
sharks. You scared, Ernie? I think you'll be okay.
So we've just left Sesame Street for a little bit. We're going to head back round there again later on to see Story Time with Big Bird and the parade. In the meantime, I just wanted to let you know we got the drinks capsule from Busch Gardens the other day. We weren't sure if we could use it here, but Neil's checked and we can use our Busch Gardens drinks capsule at Seaworld. What you can either do, you either pay 99 cents per refill, or if you pay $5.99 you get free refills throughout the day, and they just put a new barcode on your drinks bottle. So if you do get a capsule, either Seaworld or Busch Gardens, it's transferable. You can use them at both parks, so it's really good value. Turning into a bit of a tradition, free beer at Seaworld. This one's called, I think it's called Belgian White Shock Top. I'm not sure I'm going to drink all of mine. It's a lot bigger than the samples they were giving out last year. And so maybe Neil's going to end up with two. It looks like it's getting a bit cloudy and overcast now, so I think we're going to try and hit a couple of shows indoors. And then once we come out, we might try and do Infinity Falls. Grabbed a bit of lunch at Mama's Pretzel Kitchen and just caught a few shows. Now we're back in Sesame Street. It's about 25 to 2. We've got our spot ready and it's time to watch the parade.
Sit down.
So a little bit like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Sesame Street have their own interactive wands. This one's the Abbey one, and apparently they come in Elmo as well. They're $31.95, and they're interactive and different sort of store windows around Sesame Street. We're not going to get one because we're only here for one day, but I suppose if you're here for more than one day, it'll definitely be worth it. But that's us done in Sesame Street. That parade was amazing. It was really interactive. I don't know how the characters do that in that heat, all of that dancing and moving around. I can barely walk in this heat, let alone dance in one of those costumes. But it's really, really great parade. They got the kids up dancing. It was really colourful, really catchy music. Yeah, we really enjoyed Sesame Street. I think we're going to head over now to Infinity Falls, try and get that done, and then just see what other rides we can get done while we're here. We've just done Infinity Falls and it was amazing. Probably the best rapid ride I've ever been on, and we are just a little bit wet. Look at us, we're completely soaked. Yeah, especially me. I got it bad, and when we went up to the lift bit, I always end up going backwards or in the front when we go down drops, and I was actually going to be okay, and just at the last minute it turned the boat and I had to go down the ramp backwards. But it was actually alright. I think the ramp was actually the better part of the ride. It was the less intense. The rapids are the most intense part of it, but absolutely fantastic.
Swimming in here that is just marvelous. I think he's quite handsome. If you all have any questions about the rest of your day here, please do let me know. But it's
a bit close up. Oh, Get it. You got it. Okay. So we're back at the hotel now. We had a fantastic day at Seaworld as always. I always find it's a lot more relaxing there than it is at some of the other theme parks. It's just a more kind of chilled out vibe. It's such a beautiful park to walk around. We saw everything there was to see in the new Sesame Street area. We got to ride Infinty Falls, which was awesome. We didn't really do any roller coasters today. We weren't really feeling it. We just kind of had a look around, saw some of the animals, saw some shows, and just sort of had a bit of a chilled out day really. And tomorrow we're going to be spending the whole day back at Universal Studios. Thank you very much for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!